I always say that there's blessing in the breaking. And every moment that you encounter in your life, even if it's just road rage, as simple as that, to maybe losing someone that you love, there is no perfect way to heal. There is no perfect way of dealing with something. It's more just, how am I going to be a better person?
The entertainment world is stirred up once again as talk spreads about Selena Gomez speaking out over her ex, Justin Bieber's recent behavior. If you've been scrolling through social media, you've likely noticed something seems off about the Peaches singer. From strange Instagram updates to quiet and distant public appearances, Justin's usual charm and energy just aren't there, and people are starting to notice. Now, let's talk about what's really happening with Justin and Hailey Bieber. Their marriage has lasted nearly 6 years, but lately, things look far from perfect. Rumors are swirling about a possible split, and not just any breakup. We're talking about a divorce that could involve $300 million. That's the kind of number that grabs attention in Hollywood. What's making things worse is the growing frustration from Hailey's close friends. They're not just lightly suggesting a break. They're pleading with her to walk away. Apparently, Justin's behavior has pushed things too far, and those closest to Hailey have had enough. When you look at how Justin's been acting, it's hard not to understand their concern. He's no longer the energetic performer people are used to. Instead, his recent vibe is quiet, even distant. His social media, when he posts, doesn't show excitement or passion. It feels empty, like he's just going through the motions. In public, he seems disengaged, and it's becoming more noticeable with each appearance. Hailey's inner circle is reportedly sounding the alarm loud and clear. There are conversations happening behind closed doors urging her to leave. One user on X even said Hailey spent years putting herself out there to make the relationship work, only to end up with a partner who cheated, lost a lot of money, and isn't showing up for their relationship or even rumored child. And let's not forget how public they used to be. There was a time when Justin and Hailey were everywhere. On red carpets, on vacations, filling Instagram with couple selfies. These days, not so much. And when they are seen together, people can't help but notice how awkward or tense things look. Body language experts are even weighing in, breaking down their gestures, eye contact, and facial expressions. The people around them, friends, insiders, and sources, say this isn't just another celebrity couple having a rough patch. According to them, this goes beyond arguments or the pressure of fame. It feels more serious. Remember when they gave those interviews full of hope and promises about building a life together? Now, the talk is about lawyers possibly stepping in. That $300 million divorce talk isn't coming out of nowhere either. There's a real sense that this could be the end of their relationship, and fans are reacting. Social media is split, with some supporting Justin, others backing Hailey, and everyone trying to figure out what caused the relationship to break down so badly. Was it the pressure of the spotlight? Did they get married too quickly? Or is there something else going on that hasn't come out yet? In recent months, longtime fans of Justin have noticed some unsettling changes. He's been performing less, looking emotionally drained in public, and even canceling events. There's a feeling that the spark he used to have has faded. His closest friends have supposedly noticed the change, with some saying he's become a shadow of his former self. Hardly the bright, fun guy people remember. Selena Gomez, who is in a high-profile on and off relationship with Justin for years, is reportedly paying close attention. Sources close to her say she's genuinely worried about what she's seeing. She's said to be observing from a distance, but is shaken by how much Justin seems to have changed. According to people close to Selena, she believes the light in him is gone, that the person he used to be has disappeared. This news is dropping at a pretty sensitive moment. Lately, there's been a lot of talk online about trouble in Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber's marriage. Even though neither of them has said anything publicly, the rumors are gaining more attention every day. People have been watching Justin closely, and some say his behavior has been getting more and more worrying. According to people in the entertainment industry, he's under a lot of pressure, from his fame, personal struggles, and the constant spotlight on his marriage. It seems all of it might be catching up to him. Justin may look like he has it all: money, success, and a beautiful wife. But those close to him say he's been battling to find true happiness. Behind the scenes, he's reportedly dealing with a lot emotionally. He's 29 now, and despite all he's achieved, some sources say he's still searching for something deeper, something beyond what fame can give him. Now, the US Sun just released a major report, and it's stirring things up. They've spoken with someone described as being close to the couple, one of those unnamed insiders who always seems to know everything, and the details they shared paint a complicated picture of Justin and Hailey's relationship. According to this insider, Hailey has been dealing with marital problems almost from the very beginning. That's right. From nearly the moment they tied the knot, things reportedly started getting rocky. Think about it. Walking down the aisle expecting the start of a fairy tale, only to find out things weren't quite what you hoped for. It's a sad and stressful situation, especially for someone so young and constantly in the spotlight. The insider also said something that stood out. Hailey deeply loves Justin, which most fans already know. You can see how she looks at him in photos and interviews. But here's where it gets heavy. They said Justin is a loose cannon. Yes, those exact words. That's pretty serious. It suggests someone unpredictable, hard to manage, and possibly even emotionally unstable at times. And suddenly, all those awkward moments we've seen over the years, Hailey looking stressed in paparazzi shots, a weird vibe on social media, it all starts to make a bit more sense. Fans have been noticing these things for a while, and now it seems we might finally be getting some context. While all this is being talked about online, the couple has been doing damage control. They're trying to keep things quiet and maintain a good public image. They haven't directly addressed the rumors, but they've been putting out a clear message. Everything is fine. Some newer reports are claiming that Hailey and Justin are not interested in engaging with all the divorce gossip, and they'd rather focus on their family. And here's the twist. They're reportedly new parents now. Their baby boy, Jack Blues, arrived in August 2024. The name alone has fans swooning. But the story behind it adds another layer. Apparently, their new life as first-time parents has taken up all their attention. According to the same source, they're just like any couple, having disagreements and arguments now and then. But they insist their bond is strong and built on real love. They're not pretending to be perfect, but they want people to know they're in it for the long haul. The insider also said that all the talk about breakups and split rumors genuinely affects them. They do hear it, and it does get to them. But at the same time, they're choosing to not let it distract them from what matters most: their relationship and their baby. They don't have the time or energy to keep up with the gossip cycle. That all sounds sweet and comforting on the surface. A young couple ignoring the noise and focusing on parenthood. It's a great image, but if we stop and think about the timing of this sudden PR-friendly update, it feels a little too perfect. Just when the speculation was hitting a peak, with talk of Hailey's friends supposedly urging her to walk away, and insiders claiming she's been unhappy from the start, this cheerful baby news pops up, shifting the narrative. It feels like a classic Hollywood move. You know, when the drama gets too loud, and suddenly we're told everything is amazing and peaceful. That line about not having time for rumors, it's practically pulled straight from a celebrity playbook. When things get messy, distraction is often the go-to strategy. And what better distraction than a baby? It's almost like a shield. Who wants to criticize new parents? The timing is brilliant if you're trying to steer attention away from something unpleasant. But here's what's raising eyebrows. They're not actually addressing the concerns. They haven't commented on Justin's behavior or explained those tense moments that fans caught on camera. They're not even denying the reports that Hailey's inner circle is seriously worried. Instead, they're pushing the "we're just too happy to care" message without really answering anything. Now, maybe everything really is great. Maybe Justin and Hailey are in a peaceful, happy place right now, raising their son and building a solid foundation. Maybe all the talk is just gossip with no truth behind it. But when so many little red flags are flying around and the response is to point at the baby and say, "Look, we're good," it does come off like a deflection. And according to another source, Selena Gomez, Justin's ex, isn't entirely buying it either. She's reportedly worried too, and feels like there's more going on than meets the eye. Her concern might come from knowing him so well and sensing things that the public might miss. So what do you think? Is this all just typical tabloid noise, or is there something real going on behind the scenes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're interested in more stories like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. I share new videos every week, digging into the real stories behind your favorite celebrities.